Hi, everyone. One of the things that I think is so helpful is to see the way that I like to retrieve natal charts. And I'll explain it in the video, but you can follow along if you have never gotten your natal chart from a free website or you've never had a reading. But here's the thing, you will want to have your birth certificate because on it you'll have your birth date, which I'm pretty sure you know, and your city of birth. But most importantly, you're going to have your time of birth. And that is really crucial for knowing three particular things about you: your ascendant or rising sign, your midheaven, and I talk about it as your reputation, and also your moon. So it's okay, it's close enough for almost everything else, especially to do some general work. But if you want to have this very key information, because I consider two of those three things really important, go get that birth certificate so you have the time. So here we go. My favorite site is to go to astro.com. And so that's astro.com. And you will come to this particular view. And I'm doing it in a private browsing window so it doesn't remember who I am and load in my stuff automatically. So the place you want to go to is this charts and calculations. So go ahead and click on that. And it says start here if you are a beginner, and that is totally fine. But I'm going to invite you to do what I do because you will end up with a chart that I think is just visually so much easier to work with. And I will show you why. So let's go to the extended chart selection here in the middle. We'll click on that. And if it's your first time at this site, you'll go to new visitors and go ahead and accept. And I'm going to enter my birth info. That's Panda, Hershey. I identify as female. And here, I'm going to enter my birth date and the birth time. You want to be really careful about AM and PM. I was born in the evening. So they have a system. Oh my gosh, and it's not showing the drop-down menu. Oh, I'm so sad. There is a drop-down menu here for everything. Actually, just make sure that you're choosing the right time. My time is 1900 using military time or 7 in the evening. And the minutes here are 33. And those minutes matter. Again, I can't emphasize that enough. Then you will choose, and oh gosh, it's not showing the drop-downs. Dang it. All right. Well, when you get in here, I'm so sad you won't be able to see this. I'm going to choose USA. And as you start to type in your birth info, oh, it's showing here. Great. Oakland, California. And here I'm going to choose the top one. So sometimes the county matters. So just be aware of that. There are other countries that are available. And if your exact town is not there, it's close enough to find the closest town. So I'm going to choose Oakland, California. And you click continue. And here you're going to enter an email. And I tested this ahead of time. You can actually put in a fake email and delete your account. So I'm going to do that. I'm just going to say compass astrology at gmail.com. Don't try to email me there because it's not real. Oh no. Dang it, I didn't delete this afterwards. Okay, well you know what? I'm going to put in a different one. Just how about compass? Cancel. I'm going to do compass at gmail.com. Great. And I'm going to type in a password. And keep you logged in, no. And you'll do all of this. And I'm going to type this in, and I'm going to choose USA. That didn't show. Okay. Go OK. And then here is where I want to show you some things that I tick off. The first thing is I'm going to click on Show the Chart so that you can see why I don't do the default settings. This is my birth chart. And do you see these red and blue and green and dotted lines? These confuse people. This is overwhelming, or at least I get overwhelmed. So I want to do a chart that doesn't have these lines on it. And so let's go back. I'm going to go to Chart Selection, where we just were, and we're going to click on Display and Calculation Options. And the two things I do is, I think True Node might be the default anyway, but I do True Node. And then I say draw no aspect lines. And this looks so much nicer. You'll see when we click Show the Chart. Look. Ah, so much cleaner. This is your natal chart. Now, if you're doing this to be able to use my cheat sheet tool, then you want to scroll down to the bottom here, and this area here is going to provide the information that you will want to input into the cheat sheet. So this sun, for example, is 17 degrees, Libra, and 34 minutes. The moon is 23 degrees, Aries, and there are drop-down menus inside the cheat sheet, so it will be obvious when you get in there. Now, notice that this 39 minutes, but I've got 54 seconds here, so I round up to 40 seconds because there are 60 seconds in a minute. So anything from 30 and up, I say rounds up. So 27 degrees of Libra, and this becomes 10 minutes. And because if you have a 59 degree minute and then like more than 30 degrees second, you'll increase the degrees by 1 and you'll have 0 minutes. But unfortunately, I don't have an example here. But here, ascendant is AC. Here I've got 9 degrees of Taurus and 36 minutes. So this is the information that you'll need. And here's how to print it out. What you can do is just click here. You'll see it's clickable because I have a hand here. I'm going to click on that. You'll get another tab, and this you can print out. And there's all this information in the table below. So I hope this helps you download your free natal chart and then be able to use it. If you're curious about it, reach out to me. We can definitely chat. Do it for your loved ones. It gets so fascinating. Just look. And this is not an astrology lesson, but this is definitely, I think, one of the best ways to get your natal chart. Thanks so much. I hope you used my cheat sheet. You'll see it on my free resources page.